You did Drunk History? What? How did Questlove find out?
Let's talk about Drunk History, because you guys were in pre-production for season 7, and then they stabbed us all in the heart and told us that it would not be coming back. So what happened? Like, how did you get the news? How did you react? How are you feeling?
It's hard. You know, I'll never be the like, oh, poor me, I don't have a TV show anymore. I'm so thankful for having it. But yeah, it was shooting it, being able to like be cut off. You know, I don't mind it being over, but I would love to finish what I started. So I still don't really understand why they did it, or why, you know, I could have made something like what I made for this, and kind of like, I thought I could just do it like the original web series, like end the show like the YouTube series and just do it in the backyard with really dumb wigs and funny outfits. But I'm thankful for the time I had there, but it's unfortunate. It bums me out.
Like, how do we save Drunk History? Like, what do you need me to do? It's such an impactful show. It means so much. Do you have conversations happen about it, maybe finding a new home? Do you have hope that it might?
I have hope that it might. Yeah, I got to get it back. I humbly say that, like, there's no way I wouldn't like figure out a way to come back in a couple of years and make like a special, or, you know, stuff like that. I think it was a bad decision, and that we were doing really interesting stories that were before the time where everyone's like, hey, we should be including everyone. Yeah, no shit, we should be including everybody. It would be nice to come back like every once in a while and do like a special. I think that would happen.
You guys always just got that right and told all of these very underrepresented stories and all these facets of history that were kind of unknown. And I feel like the show is so special that it must go on.
Thank you. Yeah, the goal of that show is always the best story should be told by the best people. And so that's just the way a good story is told. I'm bummed, but I'm also proud of what we left behind, and would love to finish it and do more down the road. But I'm also excited to do new stuff and not to deal with drunk people anymore. It's going to be nice. That's the one good part of it.
Pretty drunk.
You feel okay?
I'm giggly, and there's gaps in my memory.
That's all right.
Already.
So did you guys shoot anything for the new season? Like, are there episodes that, oh man, okay, so.
Yeah, so all the story, we do research first, and then we do the narration part.
Okay.
And so all of the narrators are finished. And so we were just about to do all the fun lip syncing reenactment. The way I was gonna end it, which was very exciting for me, is called Teacher Appreciation episode, where it was every narrator talking about their favorite teacher, and then I talked about mine, and then Mr. Stang, my history teacher, shows up on the show and gets drunk and tells the story of the Whiskey Rebellion with Alexander Hamilton, and that was just the best. Like, I had a little school desk, and like we had some Maryland flags in the back. I found my binder that I had in his class, and he like regraded my papers. And I don't know, everyone wants to like be friends with their teacher. He's just my hero. And I just thought the show was getting to a place where I was able to do whatever I wanted. And I'm like, let's give credit where it's due. And you know, teachers, you know, too unappreciated, you know, so yeah. I thought that would be a cool way to end. But so that one I'm mostly disappointed, because I really wanted to have Mr. Stang on TV. But also Nicole Byer told this amazing story about Stagecoach Mary, who's a former slave who then becomes the first female postal worker, which is pretty topical now. I think we had like 35 stories ready.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Those can't just go in a vault. They have to go somewhere.
You would hope not. But yeah, you take the good with the bad. The positives outweigh the negatives, right, Ashley?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring you down.
Oh, no. I'm up.
I'm on the quest to save Drunk History. That's all.
I love your quest. I think that's a great quest.
On the positive note, you guys are nominated yet again for the Emmys, which are right around the corner, for, I believe, 3 nominations, including.
That's right. Yep. Costume and production design and the show. Yeah.
How are you feeling about the Emmys being virtual?
Oh man, Ashley, this is definitely not a humble brag, or like it's definitely like a funny problem to have. It's not really a problem, but everyone has to record their speech as if they won. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, so I put on a tuxedo. I didn't wear a tie, but I did a tuxedo and shirt, and yeah, you have to like 30 seconds, act like you won. I'm like, how do I not know? This needs to be destroyed if we don't win. Like for that to exist.
Yeah.
I just thought about that Chris Klein audition that leaked. I was just like, I felt so bad for him. Like, I don't. Somebody's watching these going like, look at these guys. They think they're going to win. So yeah, the one part that I like about it is that day is the scariest, craziest day of having to feel like you have to go to the bathroom every 20 minutes. And so I think the anxiety will be lower, knowing like, oh, if we win, I don't have to say anything now. Because
you already did.
I already did. And they asked if you'd won to like hold an Emmy, and I grabbed my 910 LTRC trophy from baseball and held that. So I'm hoping it brings me good luck.
Well, what would it mean to you to win? I know people are like, I'm just happy to be nominated, but come on.
I think there's a different when like with the show getting canceled, it would really be it would be a louder huzzah than normally. Obviously, being able to A, make a TV show, and B, for it to be recognized like this is so cool. But to win, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that would be like, it would help ending the show on that note, you know?
Right. Or be like, by the way, you want to pick this show up? We'll get you an Emmy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do you want to buy an Emmy winning show?
You are working with Represent Us, which helps ensure all Americans have options to vote safely and securely in the 2020 election. And you've been pretty active in election education. I think Drunk History did it really well. Why is this such an important thing to you?
It's very important to me for many reasons. And one, democracy and fighting for what's right, not like what's good or bad, is what's right, And I was very honored that they reached out to me because we're all in this situation and there's so many things where you feel inadequate, and anything that I can do to help get what's right done, I want to help. But yeah, we've done a lot of election stuff on the show, and so this just felt like, this would be a perfect time to learn about the absentee ballot. There's going to be music and sketches and just kind of helping teach, what the importance of voting by mail and how we can do it safely, and just getting the awareness of that there's many people that aren't able to go into even if it's a safe place, whether it be a disability or trying to work right now, that we're all in this almost emergency room and we need to help everyone so we get the job done, we're doing it right. And so the show is focusing on kind of humanizing and realizing, what this means, what the absentee ballot means, what, voting by mail is, and why we need to be safe and smart about it.
So one of the big draws, I think, for me as a Drunk History fan is that you guys are airing what could be the final episode of Drunk History. You guys are live streaming it during this event?
Yeah, could this be final? It is not a traditional drunk history. It's specifically a drunk social distancing history of where the absentee ballot started from, and it was the good old Honest Abe. It always comes from the good old Honest Abe. A lot of soldiers weren't really going to vote for him at that time when they thought he was a little too radical. What he did in Atlanta, and I don't want to give it away, but it's a drunk social distancing history of where the absentee ballot. And I did it with the great John Kaysen, who's an editor for ours. And I was just like, it'd be really funny to just take the images of people and then put his eyes and mouth inside of it, and we don't have to cause any kind of unsocial distancing thing. So it was really fun, and I hope you like it.